Hi, my name is Jeff Linsangan, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about life insurance. Life insurance is a very important key in families' financial makeup, okay, because it helps protect the family's most precious asset. You're basically your wage earner and the spouse. So in the same analogy that if you have a car, you have to have car insurance. If you have a home or a mortgage, you have to have home insurance. So the question that I want to ask you folks is that why aren't you insuring your most valuable asset? What I want to talk to you about now is the life insurance concept. Life insurance you don't have to die to use. This is very important because it exactly is what it implies. You don't have to die to use it, unlike most traditional life insurance policies. Did you know that over 75% of the bankruptcies that were filed in the last 7 to 10 years were due to a family member becoming majorly ill? And of that 75%, 50% happened when the wage earners had health insurance. So with life insurance you don't have to die to use. You basically can access the money while you're still living if you suffer a terminal, chronic, or critical illness. What are these three what we call living benefits? The first living benefit is if you become terminally ill, you can access the money ahead of time while you're still living. The second living benefit is chronic illness, which is defined as being able to perform 2 of the 6 activities of daily living. What are these activities of daily living? They are your bathing, continence, dressing, eating, toileting, and transferring. It's interesting to note that with chronic illness, I didn't know that this can affect anyone. Before I entered this industry as a professional insurance agent, I thought that chronic illness was an illness that only afflicted the elderly. Okay, did you know that chronic illness can affect young people as well? All you had to do is just be unable to perform 2 of the 6 of those activities I just mentioned, and you are defined as chronically ill. Okay, the third living benefit is critical illness, and it is defined as being diagnosed with heart attack, stroke, diagnosis of cancer, end-stage renal failure, ALS, and blindness. If you suffered any of these illnesses, you can get your insurance money ahead of time while you're still living to help pay for those bills that normally health insurance would not normally pay for. So let's say you end up living a perfect life. You don't suffer any of these illnesses, you don't die ahead of time. What happens to all those premiums that you put into the policy? Well, guess what? I've got great news. All the premiums that you put into the policy, you'll be able to use in terms of the growth that it accumulates and the premiums you put in as a retirement account. So there is no loss or expense in regards to this concept because what you get is essentially a retirement account, and since it's an insurance policy, you also get tax advantaged growth.